Hello, everybody. Let's talk about numbers today. But don't worry, we'll keep it really easy and fun. So, have you ever thought about how numbers are everywhere, making our life happen in ways we might not even notice? Like when we count the seconds on a clock or measure ingredients for our favorite dishes. These numbers help us in so many ways every day. So let's explore the ones we use all the time to some cool ones that might surprise you. Let's dive in. Whole numbers. These are the numbers we use for counting things that cannot be divided into smaller parts. For example, if you have 3 apples, you are counting using whole numbers 1, 2, 3. So you are counting the whole item here. You won't be able to represent half an apple with whole numbers. Makes sense, right? Next, we have natural numbers. Now, these are very similar. They are like whole numbers, starting from 1 and going on forever, but do not include 0. Now, imagine counting the number of friends you have. Those numbers are natural numbers only. So, you won't be start counting your friends from 0. We use natural numbers in maths a lot to add, subtract, multiply, and divide things. Then we have integers. Integers are like whole numbers, but they also include negative numbers. We use integers when we need to count things that can go below 0, like sea level or temperatures. Let's understand it this way. For example, imagine if it's so cold outside that things start freezing. So you might measure the temperature below 0 degrees. Then we have rational numbers. Now these numbers that can be written as fractions, where the top and bottom numbers are whole numbers only. So we use rational numbers to represent parts of a whole. An example would be if you have half a slice of pizza or 1/3 of a cake. Then we have irrational numbers. Now these are the numbers that cannot be written as simple fractions. Their decimal numbers go on forever without stopping or repeating any pattern. Example of irrational numbers would be square root of 2 or pi. These are the most common examples of irrational numbers. They are unique because they don't follow a regular pattern. So you can say they are never-ending, non-repeating decimal numbers. Then we have real numbers. Real numbers, on the other hand, include all the numbers we have in everyday life. Now, this includes whole numbers, decimals, fractions, irrational numbers. Let's understand the relation between these numbers. First, we have natural numbers. They are the smallest set of numbers among all number types that we have discussed so far. Next, let's zoom in to the whole numbers. Now, they include natural number plus 0. Moving on, we have integers. These include whole numbers plus negative numbers. Then we have rational numbers. These numbers include integers plus fraction numbers. You might be wondering, why do they include integers? Because every integer can be represented as a fraction by putting integer as the top part and 1 as the denominator. At the very top, we do have real numbers. These are the big umbrella that covers everything. Whole numbers, integers, rationals, irrational numbers. Real numbers are the main category that includes all the other types. And in the last, we have irrational numbers. Now, these are the numbers that cannot be written as fractions and have decimals that goes on forever without repeating. Alright, let's see some examples to test our understanding of different types of number. Where do you think -2 lies in? It's an integer, a rational number, and a real number. Next, we have 46. It is a natural, whole, an integer, rational, and real number. Then we have 0. It's an whole, integer, rational, and real number. Then we have a fraction number. 3/4 is a rational and real number. Then we have a decimal number 6.67. Now it is rational and real number. Then we have pi, which is irrational and real number. So that was it, guys. Keep counting, keep learning, take care.